Hello everyone, Fotis here. We are back with some more Starsector. We'll continue with the tutorial. What does it say here? Excellent. Stop buying all your fuel at Philips. The faction directory can find places closer to home. These ships, man. The starting screen of Starsector is something else when you have modded ships in. You can start like you can just chill here and watch the various little different ships fly around. They are very so well made. All right. Okay, let's do this. Thank God the loading times are fast. I hope this doesn't change as we advance the game with the game. All right. So we had, what was that? I missed what it said here. Where can we see our quest? I remember we have to scavenge this debris field here, but let's say we wanted to see our quests. Where do we go for it? Intel, important, simple insurance, story. Mission tracker. Fight your first battle. Perform your first raid. Oh, these are not the quest of like, this is not our task. Like where can we see our objective, let's say? Where are we? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Your fleet. Shouldn't there be an exclamation mark or something? Or maybe there is something in the intel and I'm missing. Oh, what is all this shit? Scoreboard. Oh, it's who is the leader in various categories. Population, hegemony is first. Heavy industry. Tritachyon. Diplomacy, major events. It says there are 4 here. Oh, 0. What is this in the parentheses? The 4. Planets. So many questions, so little answers. So maybe I'm missing something. I don't see a task right now. I remember you could see the tasks in the Intel screen. I mean, this is the tutorial. There should be, unless I'm missing it, there should be here. There should be something pointing you out where to go. Anyway, I remember what I need to do. So no biggie. Alright. Your ship assumes a stable orbit relative to the debris field. The field appears stable and will not drift apart anytime soon. Long-range scans indicate it's likely something of value could be found inside. There are indications that what salvage is to be had may not be easy to get to, and there is significant risk involved in running a salvage operation. All this is even the type, like how everything is being said here, and the highlighting, it all reminds me Pirates, of course, Sid Meier's Pirates, and Battle Brothers. Although I don't know which game is the older. Is it Battle Brothers or is it Starsector? If I had to bet money, if I had to guess, I would say Starsector is older. than Battle Brothers. Anyway, assess the situation. Okay, we need some crew. I have 80. What do I have? 18 is needed. And I have 30 machinery and 6 is needed. Okay. Heavy machinery available. Scavenging effectiveness 88%, very low. The density of the debris field affects both the amount of resources and the number of... The density of the debris field affects both the amount of resources and the number of rare items found. Where do I see the density? Ah, here it is. Alright. Okay. Take all the supplies. Oh, we are already maxed out on weight. That's unfortunate. We'll take the supplies then. What should I drop? Base value 150. Base value 100. I mean... I don't know, I don't wanna drop anything. Can I take everything? What happens if I leave them here? Do I lose them? No, they are still here. Cargo pods. Are they marked? Yes, they are. We'll return for them. We'll return for them. Alright. A pirate fleet is approaching. First, you'll spot it as a sensor contact, then as an identified fleet, and then when it gets very close, you'll see its true colors. As a sensor contact, then as an unidentified fleet. Don't worry, the pirate ship is a shoddy rust bucket. And if you do lose, you can press F8. Okay. Even so, combat can be expensive, especially if there is no bounty on the enemy you fight. Enough. Deploying ships into battle reduces their combat readiness, and recovering combat readiness consumes supplies. Battle damage can cost even more supplies to repair. However, fighting is often necessary to survive. Wait for the pirate fleet to approach, then defeat them. Alright. As I said, I'm not gonna be save scamming, but since this is the tutorial, I guess I'm allowed to. In some situations. Because there's no point in, for right now, for example, if I lose the battle and why would I want to just restart all over again and shit like that? It doesn't make any difference. We are already in the start of the game, so I might as well save some time and reload, you know what I mean? But if we go out of the tutorial and then starting playing normally, of course we'll take any losses and it is what it is. Alright, let them attack us. It's still an unidentified fleet. Unknown. Intercept your fleet. Danger 3 stars. Maximum burn 6. My maximum burn, how much is it? Fuel capacity, where is my burn? Ah, there it is. Maximum burn level 10. And when you 10 burn level of slowest ship. Okay, it always takes into consideration the burn level of the slowest ship in the fleet. The burn level translates to 1 light years per day while in hyperspace. Cool. The pirate ship maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostilities will have a reduced impact on your reputation. The ships in perihelion, whatever, fleet are known in the enemy fleet are known for having the following traits: sluggish shield emitter, rickety hardpoints, plus 30% weapon recoil. Okay. It's a rogue miner. Open a com link. Don't you get any of your dirt at me when I blast your ship up. Alright. Attempt to disengage. Attempt to retreat from battle. The opposing fleet may pursue and force a battle or may let you go. As the enemy remains in control of the battle space, you won't be able to conduct any salvage operations. If your fleet hasn't taken any hostile actions, disengaging without damaging any pursuing ships will do what? I'm confused. If your fleet hasn't taken any hostile action, disengaging without damaging any pursuing ships will do the least damage to your standing with the opposing factions. This is a bit complicated. If your fleet hasn't taken any hostile actions, disengaging... If I haven't taken any hostile actions, why would I be trying to disengage? Disengaging without damaging any pursuing ships will do the least damage to your standing. Alright, whatever. Let's try to disengage out of curiosity. Disengage by executing a series of special maneuvers. We don't have story points. Let's attempt to disengage and see what happens. The enemy fleet pursues your forces. Transfer command. Oh. Oh, so I'm trying to flee now? Where is the enemy? Shouldn't I have a combat radar? Or was it a mod I had for combat radar? I think it was a mod. Actually, because I want to see how can I escape. Is it catching us? No, I think this is the enemy right here. Oh, there it is. And what is that? Nebula. He's not catching, is he? You can't catch us, boy. We're too fast for you. Just in case, let's alright, we have everything on auto fire. Why is he shooting missiles? Ah, because it's on auto fire. Alright, fair enough. Oh! Oh! No, don't kill it! Why can't I escape? Ah! And how can I disable the free look? I don't remember. Press enter to retreat. Clean disengage. Your fleet is already attempting to disengage and will be able to end the encounter without any further pursuit after the conclusion of this engagement. Your forces will be able to disengage without being pursued. Full retreat. We did it manually though. So press enter to retreat. Let's see what happens. Alright. Where am I? Oh. Continue. Your forces were able to turn the tables on the pursuing enemy and hand them a defeat. There is no salvage to be had. Oh, now we have one story point. You get a level. The enemy is still here though. Milestone awarded. Blooded. Yeah, we still have to defeat them. Let's attack them. Your fleet's applied consumption has just gone up. Recovering combat readiness used to deploy ships into battle costs supplies, as does repairing battle damage. The reduced supply use, repairs and combat recovery on ships can be suspended from the fleet screen. Open fleet screen. Suspend all repairs, okay. Alright. And so we took damage from combat deployment, from combat readiness. The average combat readiness of non-mothballed ships is 52%. The average maximum combat is 7%. Yeah. Refitting a ship in space will cause it to lose some combat readiness. The amount lost depends on the extent of the changes made and is indicated by the dimmed position of the combat readiness bar. Refitting at a market or station does not reduce combat readiness. Where is this bar? This one, huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright. There was something I was thinking about checking out. I don't remember. Alright. Combat readiness 52%. Okay. Maybe I should just reload, because I wanted to do a test. Let's take him, whatever. Moving to engage. What is this? What is the key bind I have to do for the ship to follow my cursor? Shift. Yeah, it's shift. Alright, that was easy. I think he was already hurt. The pirate ship maneuvers to prevent you from... Oh, this is from before. Salvage crews are able to recover 110 credits from CPU cores still active in the records. Oh. Okay. Pick through the records. Yes, give me the supplies. We'll come back for this. When we can go sell some stuff and come back and pick up the rest, I suppose. How much does this worth? Let's leave it. And if I'm overburdened, what happens? The total cargo capacity of your fleet is 50. The fleet's cargo requires 53 capacity. Maintaining the excess capacity is costing 0.3 supplies per day. Oh, the excess weight costs us supplies, if we are overburdened. Like, we are 3 tons overburdened and we get 0.3 penalty. For example, if we get 21. Ah, alright, alright. So it's 0.1 for each stone that we are overburdened. Cool. Cool. Um... Did I get a level? Have 1 point, but I don't have skill points. I want more cargo capacity. Oh, now we got a level. 2 skill points. Where am I moving so fast? Speed at multiplier is now 0. How can I go back to normal? Is this a normal speed? Let's save because I'm wasting time here in supplies. You gain 1 skill point with each level up and an additional point at the start of the campaign. You gain 1 skill point with each level up and an additional point at the start of the campaign. So the game will give us a skill point when we exit the tutorial, I guess. You also gain story points as you gain experience. These can be used to take exceptional actions to make your own story in a way. The tutorial will introduce using these a bit later. Yeah, we mainly will use these story points for S mods. I don't think I'm gonna be using them for disengaging, but I haven't decided fully yet. I may use this. I won't use them for salvaging, that's for sure, but definitely I will use them for elite mods, for story mods and elite skills. I think they are needed, but I'm thinking about for disengaging. Maybe I will use them, I'm not sure. Maybe I will not. I haven't decided. Skill points are used to learn skills, alright, technology, industry, combat, leadership. Each aptitude has a number of tiers, sure, skills that affect your piloted ship, okay. And a few skills in other aptitudes can be made elite at the cost of a story point, sure. The maximum level you can reach is 15. Right. Press C to open the character tab and consider your options. You don't have to actually spend the points now if you don't want to. I want to. These cargo pods. I read here that the cargo pods are in an unstable orbit, but should not drift apart and be lost for at least a day. So the other debris field I scavenged and I left the pods orbiting, they would only last for a day. So I will lose them. Sensor readings are indicative of the presence of active life support and cryosleep equipment. Put the pods, examine the pod contents, okay. What else can we do? Put the pods into a stable orbit. Stabilization will put the pods on a predictable orbit for an additional 400 days. Adding or removing any... That's more than a year, yeah. Adding or removing any cargo afterwards will destabilize the orbit. Resources required. It's not much. Assorted supplies required by ships and crew. So I have... wait. Left click, okay. I have 24, so it needs 2. Needs 2. The parenthesis is what I have. Alright, well, you know what you will do? We'll restart the whole fucking thing. That's what we'll do, because I don't wanna lose the initial pods. that I found in the debris. I think I have already lost them. Let me check something out. We're still learning here, so... Okay, salvage. We'll just take the supplies. Leave the rest. There it is. And we gained XP too. Make new save slot current for quick saving. What happens if I want to have a separate quick save slot? Does this happen? Can we do that? I'm quick saving now. And I don't see the quick save slot. Okay, let's quick save here and quick load. I want to see, does it have a separate slot? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Which is the most Alright. Sorry about this. Is this after the battle? I don't think so. Alright, cargo pods. Pirate fleet's approaching. Yeah, whatever. Put the pods into a stable orbit. We'll return for these. Or... yeah. 405 days left, alright. Let's go fight a pirate now. Actually, I don't want him to fire missiles. I'll keep the missiles on manual. Let's try out our... Why isn't my guy shooting? Oh shit. Okay, let's teleport. Let's make some practice here. Oh, they're coming for us. Oh shit, shit, shit. Alright. Let's make some practice. What did I wanna do? Wait. The range is small, that's why. And the ion cannon? We have small range, that's why they are not attacking. The heavy blaster has a really short range, kinda. Let's see. Fine. The missiles have the longest range. And what is the flux? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. get in there. Oh! No! Shoot him! Alright. Took shot down, but there. It was good practice. Alright. Salvage crews are able to recover 290 credits. Fine. Same deal here. Oh. Are we full? We're full. I wish there was a screen here so we could put the rest in orbit like immediately. Okay, we got a story point. Alrighty. Okay, we have already read this stuff. Your fleet supply and consumption has just gone up. Recovering combat readiness used to deploy ships into battle cost supplies, as does repairing battle damage. Alright. Okay. Let's put this into orbit. Okay. Okay, we have already done this. We know about this, alright. Press C to open character tab and consider your options. Yes, I will do that. Okay. Okay, we are definitely getting this. Plus 50% cargo capacity, plus 50% fuel capacity, and personnel capacity. So definitely, and it's fleet-wise. It's all ships. We're gonna go deep into industry. We'll ignore combat and stuff like that. We'll go deep into industry and technology because the way we are gonna play this, the start of the game will be very tough. So I have another point. I have another skill point. Can I reset? It doesn't use skill points or anything, it's free, huh? At least for now. Alright. And +1 maximum burn level increases the burn bonus of the sustained burn ability by 1. Ability traverse jump. Jump into a system through a nascent gravity well or directly into hyperspace. I think these are very important. Minus 30% terrain movement penalty from all applicable terrain. I think I have to get this. What's this? Sensors. +3 to burn level at which the fleet is considered to be moving slowly. And we get hull mods. We unlock high resolution sensors. Increases fleet sensor range. Wow. Neutrino detector. Detect in-system entities at very long range. Unreliable with false readings. A slow-moving fleet is harder to detect in some types of terrain and can avoid some hazards. A slow-moving fleet is harder to detect in some types of terrain. Really? Some abilities also make the fleet move slowly when activated. A fleet is considered slow-moving at a burn level of half that of its slowest ship. These are not available. These are all available. 50% plus 50% resources, but no rare items such as blueprints recovered from abandoned station and other derelicts. Oh, salvaging. We're gonna be a salvager, so Plus 20% post-battle salvage. Minus 75% crew lost in non-combat operation. Yeah. We need all of this. We need all of this. At least these three we are taking for sure. This one as well. And this. We're taking all of this. What's this? All combat ships, including carriers and militarized civilian ships, tactical drills. Plus 5% weapon damage for combat ships. We'll try to make up with mods and stuff like that, but mods, not mods, modifications. I mean, for the hull. Plus 50% effectiveness of ground operation. These all ships with officers, including flagships. This affects us because all of our ships will have officers. We won't have any ship. We won't operate any ship without an officer. So plus 6 to navigate rating of fleet. Plus 50% to command point recovery rate from deployed frigates. These are for later. I think these are the most basic things we need right now. This right here and this. And I'm a bit conflicted. I mean, I'm just one ship right now. Maybe I should just go for resources and stuff. Because we are very, very hungry for more resources and money. We'll take this later. We'll go for economic stuff for now. Maybe I should take this though, because it gives the ability to traverse jump. But I can't leave the system. I'm trapped in here, I think, for now, in the tutorial. Plus 1 maximum burn level. Increase the burn bonus with the ability to sustain burn by 1. Let's go for resources. And then I'll decide between this and this. We'll take all of them, but 50% repair rate outside of combat. 50% of hull and armor damage taken repaired after combat edge at no cost. Yeah. We definitely need the economic stuff. More than combat skills and stuff like that. Maneuverability, top speed, 60 seconds peak operating time, combat readiness, degradation rate after peak performance times runs out, maximum combat readiness, armor damage taken, minus 50% weapon and engine damage taken. And it affects only the piloted ship, eh? Yeah, I'm thinking more fleet-wise though. This affects... this is nice for solo. This is all for the solo ship. Yeah, I have to think about the fleet. I'm not going solo here. And this line of skills always bothered me in this game. That it only affects your pilot skip, and I mean you don't get many levels. Max level is 15, so it's too bad that you know you can't really go into a power trip with the skills. I know there are, and I chose not to include in this playthrough. I chose not to include mods that affect skill trees, because there are a couple of them that are very, very in depth and give you plenty of choices. But I didn't want to mess with it with the skill trees. I wanted to leave them vanilla. Maybe for a future run or something. I will see. I will think about it. But always this line here of skills bothered me, that it only affects just one ship. I would prefer it to be for the skills to be less powerful but affect the whole fleet or something, or some ships at least. Like this thing here has stuff of that nature. Like all combat ships included carriers, but not civilian ships, right? Or all ships with officers. Like they give you stuff that affect all your fleet, and they are combat oriented, some of them, but it doesn't affect all your ships. Sorry, it affects some of your ships, for example. This would be nice to be applied here, or a mix of these skills. I don't. Anyway, what happened? Let's go for the economic stuff. Confirm. Done. Now, too bad I have spent resources here for those cargo boats. Let's see if we can carry them now. And we have more space. Shortly after dispatching the pirates, you receive a tight beam communication from the system's main inhabited world, Ankara. The message is brief and asks you to travel there and contact Station Commander Crampton as soon as possible. Right. Let's lay in a course for Ankara. You don't need to do this to travel, but it helps keep track of where you are going and how long it will take to get there. After dismissing this dialogue, press C to open the intel screen to view the details of the message you just received. Oh. Select the message and click on the Show on Map button. Alright. You could also press tab to... okay. So... stabilize the jump points. Contact Station Commander Thomas Jampton and Ankara. Oh, this is the overworld map, huh? Alright. This is a mod here with the abyss, yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's check out the map a bit. Alati Academy, we have a debris field here. We can even play at our own time, even when we are within the system here. There is no hurry or pressure. Maybe we should have a look around the system first. Do some trading. There's another debris field there. Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's cargo. Let's see if we can examine contents. We have some room. We're almost full. Oh, this has a different bar. Wait, the fuel don't have weight. Ah, they don't have weight. The fuel, you have a separate, let's say, cargo space for fuel. Okay, that's good. Okay. 100 per unit. I won't leave them in orbit. Doesn't worth it. Because it needs 2 supplies to put them in orbit. Alright. Let's go to this planet here. And sell some stuff, and we have 264 days of supply. Press it to open Intel tab. I did it. Ah, Press C to open the map on the mission's target. S. It expects me to lay course right away. It says press S to open the map on the mission target. I'm pressing S, but it does nothing. When carriage pretty far away, it will take a while to get there at this rate. The sustained burn ability, alright, is useful for long distance travel. Okay, I remember this. Interdiction pulse. A sustained burn can be interrupted by other fleets activating an interdiction pulse. Okay. This doubles your speed, from what I remember. Activate sustained burn to get to Ankara more quickly. You can also press and hold shift to speed up time. Oh, there it is. Sustained burn here. What else? Interdiction pulse. Let's have the pulse here, and this we don't need. So increase the maximum burn level by 100% at the expense of lower acceleration, especially in the direction of the fleet's movement. Also increases the range at which the fleet can be detected by 100%. So yeah, it's give and take. You get speed, but you get a bigger, what's it called, profile? Sensor profile, yeah. This is from how far away you can be detected, and this is our sensor range. How far we can detect stuff. Alright. I'm gonna be quick saving a lot here because it gives me abilities and stuff like that. Actually, let's have this here and the interdiction pulse here. And can I remember there was a trick that if you want to change directions quickly, you deactivate, activate. Is it like that though? To immediately change direction. Something like that. And what is this? Resume course. Cancel. Alright. I don't know why he stopped though. You're coming up on an asteroid belt. If you go through at full speed, there's a chance your fleet may be knocked off course. And some of your ships might even suffer damage from asteroids impacts. Okay, I remember, yeah, we have to reduce our speed to go through asteroids, it makes sense. The danger is low, however, especially since the belt is thin and you are only going across it, so you could also get away with just going full speed. Ah, really? So if it's a thin asteroid field, we can get away with it. Alright. We'll slow down. Really like the graphics. I mean, it's open space, it's not like it's anything spectacular, but still it's very, very well made. Your ship approaches Pontus, you have full survey data for this planet. The system is cut off from hyperspace and the jump points are unstable. The crew and even officers are muted, on edge. You judge it unlikely that any amount of hazard pay could overcome the near superstitious fear spacers have of being stranded in a system like this. Establishing a colony here is not an option. Mine planet. Ah, there are not people in here. You can build an automated outpost here. It will automatically stock supplies and fuel for you to take and can be used as storage. Yeah, we'll make use of this in the future. This is a mod. I don't remember if it's from an XRL or some other mod. Maybe it's from a random assortment of things. I don't remember, but yeah, this will come handy. Monthly upkeep. Oh, we need an upkeep too. Okay. Because I know you can store things on a space station and stuff like that, but I don't remember how much it is. But this is kinda expensive too, huh? It will automatically stock supplies and fuel for you to take and can be used as storage. So wait a minute, this will produce supplies and fuel, or we will see. I think it produces supplies and fuel that it sells me. This is nice for remote planets when we are out in the open, and I don't know. I'll think about this. Because it breaks a bit the immersion of you being far away into the outer space, you know? If you have because if you do this and this actually sells you, the outpost sells you then supplies and stuff like that, it's taken away from the sense of, oh, do I have enough fuel? Can I make it back now? Because you can have, if you are rich, you can have these things anywhere. So, or not rich. I mean, if you are rich, you're gonna have fuel forever. But anyway, I'll think about it. I don't know. It's not the time. Anyway, can I trade with the academy here? No. As you approach the Starsector Schools of Galati Academy Station, navigation's request to the automated docking queue is unexpectedly denied by Hegemony coded COM response. Odd that the Hegemony Navy is controlling the docking procedures of an independent station. Your primary bridge display tags a matrix of light anti-ship batteries tracking your progress. Your tactical officer calls for your attention, then pulls up a sub-display with a closer view. A Valkyrie-class troop transport and its escorts are emplaced across the primary landing bay. They clearly don't want visitors. You should report to Ankara to find out what's going on. I can't do trade here, and I don't have cargo space, so we might as well go to Ankara after all. Not through the sun though. Tetra Barren World fully surveyed. Ankara relay. +2 stability for same faction colonies and system. Okay. No? If it's a fleet, it's running with its transporter turned off. Unidentified sensor contact. So these dudes have their sensor off. Huh? They may be pirates. Your fleet is getting closer to Ankara, which is controlled by the Hegemony, a major militaristic faction in the sector. While in Hegemony space, a fleet is required by law to identify itself by keeping its transporter turned on. This is a view shared by most, though not all, major factions, alright? Turning on the transporter makes your fleet highly visible, and everyone seeing it will know who you are, unlike that pirate fleet you fought earlier, which had to be very close to positively identify. Right. Keeping your transponder on is crippling disadvantage in hostile space, but as we are getting closer to port and we'd like to dock there, it's a good idea to turn it on. Gain ability transporter. Activate the transporter before getting closer to Ankara, both to avoid unwanted attention for patrols and to receive docking clearance. Since turning it on and off has major consequences, it requires a double tap to turn on or off, once to prime and once more to confirm. I think I have a mod for this. responder. Actually, yeah, let's keep it at 1. 2 sustained burn, and let's do interdiction pulse 3. Didn't I have... Ah, the traverse jump is from this skill here. Okay, we don't have it yet. Alright, let's go like that. Save. Is this a mod? Press 1 to... Oh. Yeah, and I think I have a mod that it's in one of the quality life mods, that it's a pack that has this as well. The auto salvage when you get near debris. And I think this is another one of those quality of life mod pack little mods that they are all packaged together in the same mod. So they will automatically, when you go in hyperspace, it will automatically disable this. And I think when you enter a civil like a system, it will, I think it asks you, or it does it from, I don't remember when you enter a system, because you may enter a system that you don't want your transponder on. I don't remember what it does when you enter, but I'm pretty sure that when you exit the system, go into hyperspace, it automatically turns this off. So yeah, that's a nice little touch. Did I save already? This I don't remember if it's a mod. Comms relay 96%. Your fleet is in a range of Ankyra relay, which offers an enhanced CP regeneration to any allied fleets. Command points, yeah, command points regeneration. Interesting. Due to its pristine nature, Ankyra Relay has 40% more strength and range than makeshift variants of its kind. Based on your fleet's current distance to Ankyra Relay, you would receive 96% of its in-combat bonuses should you engage in combat. Nice. Very nice. Why am I... Let's avoid the sun. Is it the same to go to the world or the... Let's go to the space station. I wish there was a mod to always save before you enter a station. Your ship approaches Ankyra orbital facility. Recruitment hollows greet incoming spacers. Join the Navy. See the sector. Made bunch of wall plating suggests that a cheeky addition to the slogan has already been removed by a maintenance drone. Your ship transmits identification codes via the transponder and you are soon granted docking clearance. Right, let's open the com directory. Okay, here's our contact here. There is an officer available for hire. Okay, keep that in mind in case we find some other ship. Your connection request is accepted surprisingly quickly, given that a citizen has many responsibilities. Ah, you've come, excellent. As you are well aware, recently, well, I suppose we can skip that part. No, please don't skip anything. I could use a refresher, yeah. A team from the Galaxia Academy has been running experiments on the dormant gate in this system, trying to connect it back to the domain's gate network. Promising experiments, or so they thought, until an energy pulse we expected would get a response from the gate destabilized the jump points leading into the system, cutting us off from the rest of the sector. It's rather like how the sector is cut off from the domain. Read small. The stars have a sense of irony, do they not? Problem is I'm not well versed into the lore of this game, so something about like the Starsector, like the sector, the overworld map, let's say, that events are taking place, is cut off from a bigger, let's say, a bigger place or a bigger plane, which is the domain. So this little system right here is now cut off from the sector. So that's why he says it's an irony. But I don't know any of the story of the domain, and maybe I should look into that stuff. Usually RPGs do exposition dump on you, but I guess not this game, or maybe it's too early to judge. The miners of Derinkuyu station, which is also located in the system and was operating near a subsistence level, were hit the hardest. They turned to piracy, intercepting one of the last food shipments to come in. Out of desperation, no doubt, but there were deaths, and they have put themselves well outside the law. Their leaders now know that if the jump points are stabilized and the system is once again part of the sector, they can look forward to a life sentence at a penal colony at absolute best. Alright, now where do I fit in? The miners turned pirate are guarding the jump points, preventing us from gathering recent readings and coming up with a way to stabilize them. We do have a security detachment that could handle their forces, but they are tied up defending Ankara. The pirates are too much for you to take on, but fortunately you don't have to. We've got an agent on Derinkuyu station who was able to gain access to recent sensor readings from the ships guarding the jump points. He gained what? Gained access to recent sensor readings from the ships, the pirate ships he means, guarding the jump points. But they have not been able to get to a long-range comm array to send the data to us. That's where you come in. Head to Derinkuyu and retrieve the data from our agent, then return here. Why me? Why not? Because reasons. I'm not exactly spoiled for choice, and you've shown some ability to handle difficulties. I guess, okay. It's a mercenary life, so why not? Indeed. It's not going to be a milk run, that's for sure. Relationship with the hegemony improved by 1, currently at 1 out of 100. We are neutral with them. Relationship with Thomas Crampton improved by 2, currently 2 out of 100. What's the plan? First off, make sure to turn off your transponder. I mean, my English is very basic and broken, but today especially I realized that especially today I can't read. I've instructed the security detachment not to give you any trouble about that, about the transponder going off. If you are lucky, the pirates may even think you are one of their own and let you approach Derinkuyu without any trouble. Still, it makes sense to go dark as you get closer to make sure they can't get too good a reading on your fleet. You can also approach along the asteroid belt. That will give you almost perfect cover as long as you are moving slowly. And if they do notice me, then you are in trouble. Activate emergency burn to get out of there, lose them, and then come back around to try again. Don't e-burn unless you are ready to, unless you are really need to though. It's hard on the ships and will cost you more supplies to recover from. It's up a good chunk of fuel too. Very well. Excellent. Thank you for being willing to help. Come back when you're good, when you've got the data. Good luck. Sneak into the Nkuyu mining station, contact the agent there, and retrieve data. So I actually need to dock there. Sneak into the Nkuyu mining station. I guess I have to. Cut the comlink. Alright. How much? Let's check out this this lieutenant here. Available for hire. Anna Lopez. Here you might be looking to take on some help. Depends. What can you do? Personality steady, level 1, and combat. This officer will favor a balanced approach with tactics matching the current situation. Offer to hire here. I'll expect a 2000 credits hiring bonus, and afterwards a starting salary of 900 credits per month. Once the initial transfer is complete, I can be ready to board within the hour. Have to be very careful with our economics. We're not hiring, of course. Change my mind. We don't have a second ship, so take a shuttle down to visit the dockside bar. You take a shuttle down to the main concourse and quickly find a likely looking establishment. You enter the crowded, well-lit space and take in the rows of taps adorning the wall under bottles from every one of the core worlds and a few from elsewhere. Merchant captains mingle with off-duty officers at the bar, served efficiently by the uniformed staff. In one corner, a pack of Navy cadets shout and sing, desperately enjoying their last work shift of freedom. Nothing is going on in the bar. Trade goods. Don't show this again, bro. Alright. What do we wanna sell? We wanna sell this. And we won't bother with these are modules. Heavy armor. Yeah, we won't bother with any of that right now. How can we see the prices? This is another mod with this indicator. I think this indicates supply and demand. When the arrow is down, I think it shows like the supply is low or the demand, I don't remember. I think the supply. So if the supply is down, the prices go up, right? The less they have, the more they charge it. Like you buy at higher price and you sell at higher price here. If the supply is low, right? I think it's the supply. This arrow down and up. Why can't I get any more information about the... let's see. Local deficit. So this is the demand or the supply? I'm a bit confused with the arrows. If there is a deficit, yeah, the price is up. You can sell very expensive here. In a good price rather. This is the demand, I think. Low demand, high demand. I mean, it's the same thing essentially. If the demand is high, it means they are low. They have low supplies. But in the market, though, that doesn't go like that always. Like you can have a high demand and be well supplied as well. And the opposite. Although all of these combinations can happen, you can have low supply and low demand, high supply and low demand again. All of these combinations can happen in the real market. But anyway, now I'm talking whatever now. This is food. Seeing remote price data for various colonies requires being within range of a functional COM relay. Ah, we don't have functional relays here, that's why. We can't see the other markets. Because I remember there was a screen that you can compare the price with other markets. Alright. I'm kinda slow, so that's why I'm thinking about it a bit too much here. But the arrows, for a quick reference, I don't want every time that I'm looking at the arrows thinking about all this stuff. In the future, I want to be able to, you know, do trading fast. So I think the best way to look at this is when you have the arrows that point north. It's like when you want to sell stuff, you know, move from your inventory to you go north. So this tells you, yeah, go ahead and do it because you're gonna have positive gain, positive outcome. But this is like, and I think there are green arrows for this as well. So it's pointing towards our inventory, like buy. It's at a better price. So if it's more arrows or more green and stuff, like this gray, it's you know, like a neutral price, I think. Yeah, I think 100 is the standard, right? Sells for, yeah, I think 100 is the standard price. So it's about, yeah, gray is, and one arrow is like around the same price, the standard price. Alright, I think I kinda get it. And this, oh, the same with this. Like, you will have a very small profit selling this here. It would be nice if in this section here had the standard price next to the selling price. Because this tells you how much it sells here, not the general value, the standard value. Alright, we won't bother with this much more. We'll just sell this. Now here I can't compare now the prices, but I will sell them anyway because I need the space. Alright. We have some space now. Is it worth it to go back and pick up the rest of the stuff? Do I want to sell anything? I'm not sure. Maybe sell the machinery. How much crude do I need? I have 15, I have 18 and I need 15, we're good. I think I'm gonna sell some machinery. Let's sell 5. How much do they weigh? Wait, they don't weigh anything. Do they? 54? Doesn't say how much they weigh. Ah, it says I can see the change there. Okay, okay. Here, have another one. Do I want to sell anything else? Sell some fuel maybe. So I can have some more room. I can find more out there, I guess. Supplies. I shouldn't be doing this actually, but I'm just hoping that I will find some more supplies. I want to have some more space, you know what I mean? Various standardized modules for manipulating matter on an industrial scale. They accept manual input, most common design template formats, or can be slave to network control. Yeah, I think these are good for creating outposts, scanning planets, I think, and... Oh, actually, I'm wrong. I need this to salvage. Oh, shit. Whatever. Okay, let's consider your military options. Not right now. Security detachment supported in the opposite side. Hegemony response fleet. These are all excellent stuff, I think. Special functions. Request fleet. Temporary control of autonomous colonies. No. Let's focus on what we have on our plate right now. And let's make a hard save here. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything else. We have this debris field here. We could go and also too bad I can't drag them up left and right with my mouse, and I have to zoom in and out. Too bad that. Maybe I can move with no, I can't move with the keys. I can go and do that, or I can go... Let's fly around a bit, I guess. Oh, what is this? Debris field, another one. And there is a gate there too. Maybe there are hostiles there. Galatia Gate, He said that the jump points, I think the jump points are guarded by pirates. How about this? I'm not sure about this. Right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Let's see, how much time does it need, do we need to... No, avoid the sun, avoid the sun. And he said we don't need the transporter now, right? No! Am I getting damage? I think it pulled me in for a bit, the sun. What's the date? Can we see, do we know days? Ah, it shows here. The distance, what is this? 1 light year? Half a day. Oh. Half a day is not too bad. Your ship assumes, okay, it is likely something of value could be found inside. There are indications that what salvage is to be had may not be easy to get to, and there's significant risk involved. What? Cruiser machinery required available. Required 130 people. Why does it need so many people here? And why do I need 40 machinery? What? To reduce the risk. An accident during the operation has resulted in the loss of 2 heavy machinery. I've got some stuff back. I don't think it's worth it though. Kinda. Found 600 supplies, but we lost 2 machinery. I shouldn't have sold those machinery. I needed those. I shouldn't have, because I need them to salvage. God damn it. There's another field there. Do we have any space? What is the cargo space? It doesn't show here. Does it? This is supplies, money, fleet-wide hull and armor status. Displays the average hull and armor status of the ships in your fleet. Ah. Larger ships are weighted more. Okay. Repairs, we have no repairs ongoing. It would be nice if I could see how much I carry here. I can see the fuel. Why can't I see the... What's this? Travel... what is this thing here? The... Yeah, I would like to see this as well. And the crew. I have 20 tons. Let's go towards here. And speed up the time a bit. We can pause if we have to. Don't see anything here. Okay, there's something here and significant risk. So if I had all these people and the machinery, it would be less risky, let's say. Ah, it all went well though. Okay, we lost no machinery. So we don't lose machinery when we are salvaging. Only, don't use them. Only when there is an accident involved. It doesn't say anything else. We can see the base value though here in the codex. Okay. So they basically sell for double the money, more than double the money, back in Ankira. And we still have some space. Um, mm, mm, mm. Silent ring of adamantine material, derelict of a former age. Fly through the gate, silent ring of... You order your ship to traverse the dead gateway. Your bridge crew is especially quiet during the passage. Nothing happens though. Okay. Thank God. Is there anything else? What is that? Stable location. This otherwise unremarkable point in the surrounding vast emptiness is a local minimum in the star system's hyperware field. The relative lack of interference makes it uniquely suited for the placement of hyperwave tech using structures. Ah. We can build stuff there, or the factions can build stuff there. Does it show? It shows. These are the jump points, this is our objective. We could go back and sell all this stuff. And then go for the mission, huh? We are a lone ship. We are lonely. Oh, so lonely. Yeah, these don't worth it to fly around, but So the price is 32 here. Yeah, it's the average price. Fine. Okay. Shouldn't have sold the heavy machinery. Do we spend fuel in here? In this, when I'm in this system? Haven't noticed. Is it expensive? Nah, it's not expensive. Let's sell some more. Let's have some space. We need all the money we can get. And if need be, we can buy some more. But I want to have extra space here. Okay. Now let's go for the job. We need to smuggle ourselves in there. We could approach from this side. There are asteroids. There are asteroid fields here. Oh, wait, we have new abilities here. The Go Dark turns off all non-essential systems, reducing the range at which the fleet can be detected by 50% and forcing the fleet to move slowly. Okay. Emergency burn. Let's have the emergency burn here. Interdiction here, emergency here, and going dark at 5. Do we have anything else? No. Beautiful. Let's go do the job.